And some experts have said that the SSF should operate independently and free from state control. This call has ultimately become an election pledge for many political parties. In Thailand, there are currently about 24 million people who are insured by the Social Security Office. That is about 46.8% of the electorate of 53 million people who are eligible to vote for this Sunday's election. So this is actually an opportunity for political parties who have vowed to reform the Social Security system and propose ways to earn their support. Now let's have a look at what parties have said about this. So let's begin with the People's Party, which has been the main crusader. The party proposes that the Social Security Fund should be separate from the Labor Ministry and should be managed independently by professionals rather than state officials or politicians to prevent misuse. They hope that these changes will not only overhaul the management, but unlock the bureaucratic and structural issues which would eventually allow pensioners to have absolute control of their own money. In other words, the workers' money should never be in the hands of bureaucracy. The Democrat Party also took a clear stance that the Social Security Office needs massive restructuring and must be independent from the government to ensure transparency in how the funds are being managed. Its party leader, Aphisit Veshashiwa, even questioned why employees have to pay every single month but still receive healthcare benefits that are not up to standard. He also suggested that the healthcare benefits should be integrated in the universal healthcare scheme instead and make the Social Security Fund only about pensions. Meanwhile, the Pheu Thai Party also suggested an overhaul of the Social Security Fund, including its structural management, transparency, investments, and benefits. And one of their pledges is to remove the Social Security Fund from the government, while also increasing transparency in how the funds are being used. They also proposed that the healthcare benefits from the SSF be integrated with the existing universal healthcare scheme. Meanwhile, Phumjai Thai Party also agreed that the Social Security Fund must be separate from the Labor Ministry. While its party leader Anutin Charnvirakul did say that it is a good idea, no details of how this would be implemented were provided. At the same time, the Palang Pracharat Party also mentioned that the Social Security Office, which has been operating for more than 31 years, needs massive reform. So far, the Labor Minister, Trinut Tiantong, who's also the Prime Ministerial candidate of the Palang Pracharat Party, has ordered the Permanent Secretary to study options for reforming the Social Security system. And one of those business models being proposed is to restructure it to be similar to the government pension fund or independent financial institutions with high levels of good governance. And as you can see, these parties all agree that the Social Security system, especially with its bureaucracy and the way it's being managed, needs massive restructuring.